Hi guys, and welcome back to Blues Focus TV. I'm James and I'm going to be talking about the upcoming fixture, Blues taking on Reading. And I'm dreaming that we can make this 4 in a row and push towards the playoffs. We're very close at the moment, and if we could win this game just before the international break and be in the top 10, that would be a brilliant scenario. And just a credit to Lee Bowyer for how he's turned this team around, made a few changes that he felt was necessary, and he's been brave with it. And it's paying off at the moment. So hopefully we can carry on this form. Now let's get into our opponents. And Reading, they are very up and down. They're either winning games in a row or losing games in a row. They've only drawn one game all season, and they don't tend to win then lose. It's always a few wins or a few losses. And they're currently on a losing streak. They've lost their last 4. Their latest was a 1-0 loss to Millwall. And they haven't scored in their last 3 games. So John Swift was really good at the start of the season. He seems to, I don't know if he's tired or he just can't carry the team by himself anymore. But he's out of form by the looks of it, which is good for Blues because when he's on form, he's a very difficult player to play against. That's all I'm going to spend on Reading, as I don't think there's much to say about them at the moment. But let's move on to the Blues. And Blues, we're in great form. We've won 3 in a row. Our last game was that 3-0 win over Bristol City, which was just a brilliant performance. And we're only 3 points off the playoffs now. So can we start to dream that maybe this could be the season that we just come out of the blue, surprise everyone, and get right within those playoffs? I'm hoping we can. But Blues, in that game against Bristol City, obviously 3-0. The first goal was a long-range effort from McGree, got deflected, we'll take it. Second one, long ball up from Sarkic. That partnership again. Deeney flicking it on for Hogan. And this was very composed from Hogan because he runs with it, cross the keeper. You sort of think, is he messing himself up here and making the angle a bit too hard, the keeper closing him down? But he coolly slots it into the corner, past the keeper, and it's 2-0. And at 1-0, did we look so comfortable? I'm not sure. They were doing some decent play. They were getting forward, but that final pass was off for them. But after it was 2-0, we were in full control. Third goal, Gardner plays it out to Graham, gets in the box. Graham plays it back into him. And Gardner, with a nice header from not the closest, he was quite far out, to be honest, just inside the penalty area. Header right in the bottom corner. 3-0, game over. And it was a brilliant performance from everyone. But I want to give a special shout out to George Friend. He was absolutely brilliant in this match. And he was just everywhere. He was blocking anything, intercepting, playing the ball forward. And he was just so good. And it's crazy because of his age. Obviously, people were thinking he's going to be a bit part player when he was out of the team, but he's came back into the team, and he's really giving it a good go, and he's been brilliant for us so far. So he's looking like he's going to be in the team for the rest of the season, which I have no issues with at all. If he keeps playing like that, he could even win our Player of the Season. Jordan Graham, again, he was superb. Playing right wing back, obviously out of position. It's a bit makeshift, but he's putting some brilliant balls in. Gardner probably should have finished one quite early in the first half. It was an unbelievable cross. Couldn't finish it, but he did set up Gardner right at the end. So he got an assist, and it was a good performance from him again. And Troy Deeney got 2 assists. Obviously the first was for McGree, which was a deflected long-range effort. But the second one was a great flick on for Hogan. And he's been playing really well. he's been getting more assists than goals, but he's just providing for the team, which is just great to see. And our strike partnership at the moment of Hogan and Deeney is working so well. And I'm glad we've finally found the right combination, because it means we can start winning more games. Now, a bit of annoying news. Jordan Graham is out for a few weeks, which means obviously he won't be featuring here, although there is an international break, so hopefully it gives him enough time to get into the squad and get back fit. Another player that's injured went off at half time, Dion Sanderson. I'm not sure about this one. He might be back, he might not. I believe it was from the clash with Roberts and Friend when defending a cross. They all bumped into each other. Sanderson seemed to come out the worst, but hopefully he's okay, because he's been really good this season so far. And this means that it's looking like Marcel Oakley is going to get his first league start of the season, which is great. I love to see young players come through. Obviously it's annoying to have so many injuries, but I'm sure he'll do a great job. For my prediction for this one, I think we're going to win this one quite comfortably, 2-0. And as I said earlier, Reading, they haven't scored in 3, so that's why I'm going for another clean sheet for Blues. And I just think we've got the right sort of partnership going on now, and in attack, we're great. McGree has been really good as well, and he's filling in for Chong, who has just went back to Man United, not permanently, but just so that he can recover from an injury that he's got, and he's going to be out for a few months. So it's good that someone stepped up, and McGree, he is providing for us and doing very well. So at least we've got options now in the team. So, as I said, my prediction for this one is Blues to win 2-0. And that's it. So those are my thoughts on this game. But what I want to know is, what are you thinking? Do you think we can make it 4 in a row? What's the score going to be? And who's going to get the goals? Let me know down in the comments. I've also got a channel. If you like what I've spoke about here, go over and check out my channel. I'll be in the comments answering some of your thoughts. So just go over. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. It will really help me out. That's been it from me. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Blues content. Hopefully we can get the win, make it 4 in a row, and get ever closer to those playoff positions. Up the Blues.